Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a hypnosis session designed for a client that had this feeling that they couldn't really live the life they want the way they wanted to because of either a feeling of not deserving it or that they were tainted by bad luck, misfortune, almost like they were cursed at some level. And that's why this session deals with the idea that certain belief systems can create self-fulfilling prophecies, and luck and good fortune can be one of those things that create self-fulfilling prophecies. So if you believe that whenever you try and do something positive, it always goes wrong, and you have that belief, it can very quickly lead to a place called learned helplessness. And that's summed up by the inner dialogue of, well, why even bother? And the why even bother means that you get this confirmation bias where you deprive yourself of doing the very things that would lead to good experiences, and you're left with a reminder of all the things that didn't quite go to plan. So this is designed to tackle this in a unique way. There were three key things that this client wanted in their future, but felt that was kind of out of reach for them. They wanted a much more confident, leaner, stronger body shape. They wanted a successful career in the industry that they have their academic studies, and they wanted to be able to travel the world. So there's an element of future pacing as part of the induction here to give them a taste of what that future would be like, and therefore what the beliefs would need to be to facilitate that. So in order to have a stronger body, there would need to be changes made to perhaps the amount of sugar they consume or the amount that they move. To have a career, they might need to start applying for roles in the kind of companies they'd want to work with. And to travel, they would need to book tickets and organize flights and things like that. All of these things are possible, but only if action is taken. And if the action is never taken because of the belief systems, then it's the belief systems we need to work on. So if in some way you feel that you've been plagued with bad luck your entire life, you may benefit from this session. Just appreciate that it was created for a specific individual, and it might be that traveling the world isn't really an objective of you, and it might be that you don't particularly want a strong, lean body. Maybe you want a different body shape, or maybe that's just not something that's important to your future at all. But the essence of this is about releasing any ideas of bad luck, misfortune, or this curse of pain and misery, and that there's a feeling that the future is bright, optimistic, and that good things will happen if you pursue the things that could lead to that future. So if you feel like a more bespoke session might be beneficial for you and your unique situation, there will be a link in the show notes where you can schedule a completely free consultation call. For now, though, find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a calm, resourceful, relaxing breath. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of worry, stress, or tension to just feel like they're melting away, leaving your body in that outward breath. Breathing in not just relaxation, but a feeling of resourcefulness. Whatever resources you feel that you would need most right now, just imagine them going in through your nose, into your lungs, being absorbed by your body. Maybe that's self-belief, motivation, confidence. I want you to get a sense you're breathing in all the resources needed to make a shift. And in the outward breath, anything that's been holding you back feels like it's leaving. Any lack of confidence, low self-worth, or even just feelings of misfortune, feel that leave your body in your outward breath. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine looking at a digital photo album, maybe on a phone, a tablet, or a different device, and just imagine that this is a device within your imagination, not bound by the rules of reality. So as you breathe in and breathe out, just become more and more relaxed. That's it. More and more relaxed as you imagine scrolling through this photo album that reveals not just photos of the past, but photos of the future. I want you to imagine scrolling from the present into the future, where photos reveal your slow and steady progress. And maybe that progress shows a physical transformation, where over time your body becomes leaner and stronger. Maybe you can tell by the places where you are, opportunities opened up for you. See that transformation. And imagine scrolling so far into the future, maybe 6 or 12 months, where you can find a picture of you on a beach with white sands, palm trees, clear water, and you accept the idea that this is you in the future, a photo of you on a beach where you're traveling the world with that physical transformation. But not just a physical transformation, an emotional transformation. Because in these photos of the future, you can see yourself smiling more, looking more confident, seeing a radical transformation, a version of you brimming with confidence. But as you see that picture of you on a beach with white sands, imagine stepping into the image and feeling that you are now on that beach. Imagine how you would feel to be on a beach with white sands, feeling the sun on your skin. As you look down, you can see your feet there on the white sands. Imagine wearing whatever clothing is appropriate to be on that beach. As you look at your legs, your arms, your belly, you can see that in this future version of you, a radical transformation has taken place where you are stronger, leaner, and more confident than ever before. I want you to acknowledge that this holiday on the beach is holiday time that comes from working for a company where you get to travel the world. You accept 3 things of this future reality. Your body has changed. Your confidence has increased. And you have the freedom to travel the world through this successful career. And I want you to look for something on this beach where you could deeply relax in. Maybe a hammock between 2 palm trees. Maybe a lounger on the beach, or just a big, soft blanket laying on the soft white sand. And whatever appeals most, that's where you will imagine resting, positioning your body in a way where you could feel very comfortable as you drift deeper and deeper relaxed. Make yourself comfortable in that place, as very soon I will count downwards from 10 to 1, and with each descending number, you will feel deeper and deeper relaxed. As you breathe in that intense feeling of relaxation, confidence, worthiness. Feeling that any bad luck in your body is just melting away, leaving your body in that outward breath. That if you have had more misfortune or bad luck than most, accept the idea that you've had a lifetime's worth in the time that you've already lived. And now, just like yin and yang, it is now time for this chapter where all of that bad luck has been released. If it feels like a curse, then that's been lifted. 10. Just relaxing all the muscles around your eyelids. That's it, with your eyes closed, feeling deeper relaxed. 9. Focusing on the muscles in the forehead, just releasing any tension. 8. Just releasing all of the tension around the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. Feeling more and more comfortable and relaxed. That's it. As 8 becomes 7, that relaxation spreads now down into your shoulders. 7 becomes 6, your arms feel limp, loose and heavy. Just like a puppet with no strings, feeling so deeply relaxed now. 5, as you breathe in, just imagine all of your internal organs starting to relax. Your lungs, heart, stomach, feeling so deeply relaxed as you just sink deeper down into a place where ideas become realities. Any anxiety in the gut just melts away, feels released. And then 4, going down into your legs as your legs, like your arms, feel limp, loose and heavy. That's it, sinking deeper down. 3 becomes 2, even your calf muscles relax, going down into your ankles and even your toes. And then 2 becomes 1. Just imagine sinking deeper down. Your mind opening up to the possibility of new ideas. Feeling like you're drifting into a dreamlike sleep where you imagine a compelling future, not as a possibility, but as a destiny. So allow your mind to wander and see that future version of you as if it's real, creating fertile ground in your mind for powerful new ideas to create that new pathway forward. You are worthy of happiness and deserve all the good fortune that comes your way. Every day, you feel more and more deserving of a life filled with joy and abundance. Imagine how it would feel for any negative beliefs about being cursed or destined for pain are now just fading away, replaced by positive and empowering thoughts. Feel that in this moment you are releasing any and all ideas of bad luck and embracing the belief that you deserve good fortune in every aspect of your life. Accept that day by day, your body is becoming stronger. The muscles that link with that empowering identity give you the exact shape that you desire. You are confident. See, as you look down, there is a flat belly. No need for a six-pack. You have a confident body that makes you feel proud every time you see yourself in a reflection. And each day your body becomes stronger and more powerful, reflecting this growing inner confidence. Acknowledge that you are capable and deserving of a successful career linked to your area of expertise, previous studies, and natural enthusiasm. Feel that action attracts opportunities. By submitting applications, being willing to prepare for interviews, it becomes easier and easier to attract those desirable opportunities. Maybe companies that give you the ability to travel the world or have the kind of impact you would like. Working for a company you can feel proud of. It gives you a sense of feeling successful. And maybe that career facilitates, either through income or the nature of the role, the ability to travel more, and that traveling fills you with even more confidence and a sense of freedom, allowing you to explore the world and all that it has to offer. You deserve to experience new places, new cultures, and new adventures. That is your right, and you feel worthy to claim it. Because your self-worth is growing stronger every day, allowing you to accept and embrace good fortune. And you can be surprised at how subtle these changes need to be to create radical change. Perhaps just having that first meal at around lunchtime, the second meal in the evening, changing sugary drinks with water or coffee. Over the months, can radically change your body shape. You are letting go of past experiences and opening yourself up to a future filled with positive possibilities. Allow yourself to feel exciting. Opportunities await you. Feeling confident and deserving is your natural state, and you embody this more each day. As time goes on, you attract positive people and situations into your life, reinforcing your belief in your worthiness and that the bad luck of the past has now been replaced with good luck in your future. And you can feel proud of your body becoming stronger, and this pride enhances your overall confidence. Your career path is clear now and filled with exciting opportunities that align with your skills, knowledge, and passions. Imagine all the other places you can travel to. You're not just traveling, but experiencing those places with confidence, worthiness, and excitement. As you now feel that you can release any fear or doubt about your worthiness and choose to embrace a life of happiness and abundance that comes from slow and steady progress. Accept the things you can't control and take all of the action you can based on those things you can control. Every step you take is a step toward a brighter and more fulfilling future. But not everything has to go your way. Sometimes you either win or you learn. But what if your setbacks were crucial lessons to lay the foundation of even more progress in your future? What if everything that has happened in your past needed to happen to lay a foundation for greatness? And what if all along you were destined for greatness? And you now fully accept and welcome all the good fortune that comes your way. Breathing in and breathing out, feel like you can leave that hammock, lounger, or blanket on the beach. And imagine approaching the sea, and I want you to imagine the sea is magical. It can wash off anything that's been holding you back, even a curse or bad fortune, any old disempowering beliefs. It can wash them all off in that sea. So imagine taking a swim in that Caribbean Sea, feeling everything that's been holding you back is now washed off. You feel cleansed and clean and ready for a fresh start. new opportunities, looking forward to build momentum that leads to the desirable future that you deserve. And then imagine jumping back through the photo in reverse, finding yourself looking at a device, seeing those photos of the future. But it's now time to reintegrate with the present, taking all of these changes with you. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connect fully with the present moment as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.